Hey everyone, we're back.
Yeah, that's
It's
some bitch ass bullshit. I agree.
thanks, Preston. It's a very good
Got
intro
you.
from him. No, we can't
Got you.
monetize the video.
Oh,
Not like we were going to
actually,
anyways. Nah, not like we were going to anyways.
Do the bleep like
yeah,
literally all the YouTubers do now.
Nah,
yeah,
that's
yeah,
dumb.
yeah. Yo, go full SpongeBob. Make it the dolphin noises. Better
That's
yet,
actually hilarious.
better yet. After this, I'll record some dolphin noises for you, so it can just
Oh
be me
God!
No, I'll just
making
record
dolphin
some.
Preston
noises.
No, I'll
dolphin
just record some
noises.
Preston screams, like Preston just going, "Ah!" and just
It just
because
sounds like
Some
it just
weird
sounds like
fucking
Preston fucking
screech.
yeah, because we can have swearing in YouTube videos as long as it's not in the first 30 seconds.
Yeah.
So if there's any swearing, I'll just bleep it out with Preston's. This is random like short screams.
Yeah.
Nick, do you want? Wait, I don't think we hit record before. Nick, show us your. So if you don't know, Nick has these like filters, I guess, on his webcam.
Oh shit, yeah.
So I
Alright,
mean,
hang on.
podcast. I mean, audio listeners aren't gonna be able to see this, but I highly suggest you check out the YouTube video of this because Nick's gonna
That
like.
will not be
Yeah,
monetized.
do you want to see all of them or do you want to just see the good one?
No, just see like show us a good one. That
Okay.
the distortion.
This one looks kind of weird.
No,
I don't know.
It's like
okay.
Santa. Nick is like
Yeah.
dark Santa.
Oh no,
give
that
us the
wait,
good
that's
one.
the wrong one.
Give us the good
Okay,
one.
I'll give
Nick.
you the good one. Wait, 3, 2. I'm just gonna do it.
Now you gotta give us the forehead.
Yeah.
Big
move your
Okay,
head-
wait.
Nick.
I'm just gonna grab my can.
Look at that face, dude. He's so
Yes.
smart. He's so smart, dude. Holy shit.
Now wait, fuck. Who's the YouTuber
Seven
that I look
head.
like now? Who's one of the YouTubers with a massive forehead? I kind of look like him. Who the fuck?
Jack's
I think
films.
it's
What do you?
I think it's one of the
you
Irish.
just-
It doesn't matter.
You look like the Jack's film. I mean, Jack's films is part Irish.
No, I was
That's
gonna
such a
say
specific reference. That is so specific.
Carrie's like, I will make Jack's films work with whatever
Yeah,
you have to say.
that one YouTuber with
I mean,
the big forehead.
Nick,
you know,
you just look
know
like
who
the
I'm
five-head
talking
The one that makes
about.
videos about
He's
things.
Irish. Like,
Harry, you
come
should
on,
make
you
you
guys
should make
know.
that an emo.
Yeah, I can do that. I can just add it to BTTV, so you can add it. Boom. So okay, perfect. But Nick's here, and we haven't had him in a very long time.
Probably like 2
And
months.
the
Maybe like a
timing
month.
couldn't be more perfect because Cold War is out, and I haven't.
Nick,
None of us have played it.
Fucking cares.
no.
Bugsnax came out this week, baby.
Check
No one
in
cares
the
about
fucking
Part of
fucking
me-
garbage
part of-
ash Call of Duty.
Part of me
Him
is
from the
happy.
fucking call.
Bugsnax is out.
Part of me is happy
Kick him
because
from
we
the
didn't have
fucking
Moss
Get
on
out
it.
of here
If
with
we
that
had,
Kick him
bullshit.
from the fucking call. Kick him from the fucking
dude, if
call.
we had fucking
Marc
Moss
and
in.
Moss on here.
Oh no, oh no, Bugsnax. It's too much Bugsnax. I think Moss is work
You'd be
right now.
getting your
So.
words shoved down your fucking throat. How
Okay,
dare
dude,
you
we'll
talk
split.
about
It's okay.
Call of Duty?
We'll split the conversation. We can talk about Cold War first, and then Marco can go on his useless, fuck gives all essay on Bugsnax. Okay.
So
Okay,
we can cut it out later.
Yeah, we'll cut
it
out, yeah.
I actually do have something that I do want to say quick because I was in my arena at my school before.
Wait,
I
your
forget.
arena, like just your esports training area?
Yeah, and some people bring some people.
I thought we were talking like Coliseum.
Yeah, like you had a
Man,
fucking.
No,
Would have been
it-
kind of sick, but
It's just an arena, but pretty much someone brought their PlayStation 5 that they just got in. They were bringing it and showing everybody the games that they got. They got Demon Souls, they got Miles Morales, the only 2 games that they had. But I saw that he was playing Miles Morales on it. It looked so good. Like I'm not gonna lie, I
for a
didn't like.
console.
Yeah, you know where else things look good, Nick?
Okay,
A PC.
we're gonna give Nick his uninterrupted 10 minutes of Cold War. But
You can't mute my mic.
But Nick, have you played Cold War? I assume you have, cause
I
you're.
literally just said I was up all night playing.
Oh right, I forgot. But that was
This is
before
why
the
we
podcast.
Listen to people,
No, this is
Cary.
before the podcast. Okay.
That's-
Oh,
Yeah.
Cary doesn't listen until the podcast starts. I got you.
It's called adding context for the listeners.
So
They don't need context. They'll pick it up as they go.
no, but I am a huge, like a massive zombies person. I've done every single Easter egg. The Black Ops 4 doesn't count. I've done every single Easter egg of every single zombies map ever. And I started playing at midnight. I started playing the zombies of the new one with a few friends. And it was amazing. It was actually so amazing. It's again, Black Ops 4 doesn't count, and Black Ops 3 Zombies was probably the peak of zombies, just because there was so much content. Yes, Black Ops 2 Zombies was awesome, but Black Ops 3 Marco's like fucking falling
What,
asleep.
what was good about it though? Like, I just want to know what specifically was good about this zombies that was better than
I don't even understand. I don't know what it was. Okay.
But then I feel like it's just a new game feel. Like, oh, I guess it's a new game. I guess it feels good. Like, you're kind of like.
No, the map, while small, is amazing. The new lore that they tried to implement, like the way they're running things now, because it's completely separate from the way things used to be, but still implementing all the old aspects, it fits so perfect, and they're trying to like, come up with different explanations. Because like, yes, no one really understands unless you're like a super hardcore zombies person, but the old zombies did have a storyline. It did have a story. It did have a storyline, but they're like trying to like go a different way and like go off a different storyline for the new zombies, and everything makes so much sense. And like, I spent a lot of today watching the Easter egg that was found today by NoJ456. I literally watched the entire stream, and
We aren't plugging him in the description.
I wasn't planning on it, but I watched the entire
Well, you
stream
plug
and
him in the video. I just, you know.
True, but
For
I
the
watched
transparency out there.
I watched the entire stream, and it
Not
was
sponsored.
so amazing. I literally watched the whole thing. I didn't even fucking play it. I'm gonna do it this weekend. But
I just feel like a lot of people who play Call of Duty have only played it because they play it when they're younger. And like, well, I guess the new one's out. I guess I'll play it. Like, I mean,
and then I'll talk about multiplayer too, because multiplayer is actually really, really good. So
compared to Modern
But
Warfare,
is it better than Modern Warfare?
Like,
okay. So
Because
there are a lot of
Modern Warfare was like a really good Call of Duty game.
Yeah,
No.
but it wasn't as good as Modern Warfare 2, so.
no, it was not. But
Was it even that good?
no. So when it comes to Call of Duty, there are a lot of people. I saw somebody. I watched a video essay about this when Core was about to come out. There's like a video essay about how the Call of Duty fan base is split right now, into like two groups that like the different developers and like the gameplay style they like to implement. So for example, Infinity War did Modern Warfare, and they like tried to slow the pace down, and they like wanted it to be a little bit more like methodical. But even though it's Call of Duty, so it never normally does, and ends up being like a campy kind of thing, which I'm not as big a fan of. I still like Modern Warfare, but then what Treyarch normally ends up doing in their games is they go for a super unrealistic arcade style, just go do whatever the fuck you want and just go running gun and shooting people, and that's
I don't know what you're talking about, Nick. That is not at all
no,
what
no.
Black Ops 2, Black Ops 3, and Black Ops 4 were like. You're full of shit. Those are all very slow and methodical games.
So now that
very-
Preston's
very
gotten
boots
in
on the
his funny
ground.
man moment, Nick, please continue.
No, but I watched a YouTube video on it, and I was like, that actually makes a lot of sense. And there were a lot of people who do not like Cold War at all. They're because they feel like they're just kind of like getting overwhelmed, like there's so much stuff going on. But as someone who I love using SMGs and like just running around, I kind of just like that.
I mean, that's just Call of Duty though. Like, you don't have to like have an SMG to not.
No,
I
so
do love instant gratification without repercussions as well. That does make me happy.
But I was just gonna say, I literally went. I was doing a couple maps because the pistols are really good. So I was just running as fast as I possibly could with one of the pistols in my hand, shooting people like left and right, like reloading super quickly, like just running around the entire map, like never staying in the same spot. It was so much fun. It was literally so much fun.
It just seems weird though that like Call of Duty the franchise has 3 separate developers, each bring their own style, and like it seems like the fan base just hates. Like every 3 years, part of the fan base just hates that developer's game that comes out.
That's what Nick was just talking.
Yeah, I know, but it just feels
No.
it feels so weird. Yeah, it's so successful. I think some people are like, yeah, I hate it, but I'll still buy it. I guess it's Call of Duty. Like,
well, because they want to try it out, and obviously there are a lot of people who are zombies fans only.
They're willing to pay $60
yeah,
to
like
try out the new Call
also
of
because
Duty.
as soon as the new one comes out, the last one's dead. It's like it's dead. Why the fuck are you playing
that's
Modern Warfare?
That's not true anymore. Because
I know, but it's like, but FOMO and like if your friends have the new one, what are you gonna play alone on Modern Warfare?
No, you're gonna buy the fucking new one.
Exactly.
No, yeah, but the thing is, if you are someone who loved Modern Warfare and hates Cold War, they're still going to support it for a while because they know.
No, I know.
They understand that they're two completely separate and like two different entities now. Because like the way they're running Warzone, they're doing the season passes. But the thing is, Modern Warfare was at season 6, but they're still doing a season 7. I'm pretty sure they're still doing a season 7.
Yeah, but I don't know. It just seems like, especially like
with
how a lot of people are right now. Like, I don't know. I think a
and
lot of people are just like, yeah.
No, and the thing is, they're not perfect games. Call of Duty has never. I understand there are a lot of people who just don't like Call of Duty in general.
250 gigabytes.
There are no perfect games.
Wow. New Preston quote: "There are no perfect games."
Well,
From
there
legendary
are.
game designer Preston Gaster.
No, I'm just saying, like,
No,
there
yeah,
there are
yeah.
aspects of every game that can be improved. The perfect game will never be made.
No, okay. But one thing that Preston like mentioned was like instant gratification in like my FPS shooter games, because it's something that I've discussed before with Nick, and it's just like the fundamental stylistic differences when it comes to a game like CS:GO or Siege compared to like Call of Duty. And like I remember, Nick, you said that like me holding like in like a more tactical shooter, you would hold an angle, right? And Nick's just like, my Call of Duty brain, I just think it's camping. I don't like that.
No, I'm not gonna lie. That's exactly how I feel.
But like, I don't know.
No, so I like Overwatch and Call of Duty because there's always something going on. There's always action, and yes, sometimes it might feel like bullshit because of the fact that you kind of get overwhelmed sometimes. But I would rather that than sit in a corner watching an angle, and sometimes.
But when something happens in that game, everything that happens is up to you. It's not some bullshit grenade that comes out of nowhere or whatever. It's like, I can't control that. For the most part in CS:GO or Valorant, what you do, like you're whether you win or lose. Okay, but Preston,
let's keep fucking Valorant
but you know what I
out
mean.
of there.
Okay, Preston just gets running headshotted.
Dude, every fucking
but okay,
time.
but you understand the intention. Like, that's what I like about something like CS:GO, where if you peek someone, either he dies or you die, and like it's all about skill. Whereas in Call of Duty, you're just fucking running around everywhere. There's no competitive, and you're just like, well, oh man, I'm just getting shot from three different angles.
It's the fundamental difference between being able to respawn and not being able to respawn.
Yeah.
That is what makes a difference. Because
can you actually respawn in Call of Duty though, or do you just get spawn camped?
Yes.
You have to respawn to get spawn camped.
Well,
No,
you know what I mean.
No, but the thing is, I was gonna say there is skill in Call of Duty because during respawn, people have to understand how the spawns work in order to take advantage of them. So like in professional Call of Duty, what they do, whenever they play domination, which is getting taken out of the rotation, which I'm happy about, but they don't ever try to take all 3 points, because what happens is when you try to take the third point, what happens is the spawns will actually rotate because you push up too far. The spawns will actually rotate, and the other team will start spawning on the farthest away point, meaning that they not only are behind you, but they also cap a point for free. So it's almost taking the third point is useless, and then they can almost get up to half. They almost can get back up to half of the map. So you really you need to play and hold the map strategically, which is where skill plays come in, where you can try to go on a huge flank and hide and come from behind people in order to give your teammates the advantage of taking points. So there is skill. It's just not the same level of skill. Like, you just hold an angle and then flick headshot somebody. That doesn't happen as often.
But is there a ranked mode in Call of Duty?
There was. There hasn't been in Modern Warfare, and there isn't in Cold War yet. There was back in Black Ops 3, which I actually played the shit out of ranked in Black Ops 3, and I love it.
It seems like ranked in Call of Duty there's way too many external factors when it comes to like how you get kills.
I don't.
Like, imagine playing competitive on shipment.
No,
like,
so
they don't do
well.
I know, but
that map would be banned. Second off, they got rid of a shit ton of kill streaks and a lot of the grenades that are just bullshit.
But that's just like how Call of Duty is, though. Like, if you're gonna ban so much shit to try to make it competitive or like competitively.
Yeah, so they market towards people who just want instant gratification, like Nick, right? And I think Nick brought up a really good point where it's like, if you get overwhelmed, get used to it. It's like, if you can't deal with all this instant gratification or instant dissatisfaction, right? You have to get used to it, and that becomes your normal, right? So now all of a sudden, anything less than that, it's like, this is fucking weird. I don't like this. And anything more, you've learned to adjust. So that's where we got to the point where we're at today. But when you get into ranked COD, they aren't marketing it towards the bullshit. They're marketing it towards people who want to take it seriously. So they have to skim down a shit ton of their game, because the majority of their game is bullshit that they're throwing in for the lulz, right? Because they're like they're busy smoking and drinking, and they come up with this fucking idea, and it makes people laugh, and they're like, "I'll see that shit in a YouTube video. Let's make it happen." Like, that's how most of the shit goes.
No, and the thing is about that I love about COD is, yes, a lot of the aspects are kind of bullshit, which a lot of people don't like. But the thing is, to a lot of people, that bullshit is fun. That bullshit is super fun.
Yeah.
Like,
no, yeah, I get it. It's just a
like
different style.
Unlike fucking Bugsnax.
If you open your whore mouth again without letting
Listen,
me
Marco plays
control,
Destiny.
I swear to fucking
Marco's
God, I
FPS shooter
will
of choice
kill
is
you.
Destiny.
Shut your
okay,
little
no,
whore
I'd like to
mouth
see you
about my
try,
precious
soy boy.
Bugsnax.
Destiny's a great game too. I love
Soy boy. Where
Yeah,
are we,
you're a
8th
soy
grade?
boy. No,
I just
you're
like to
just,
I just like
you're
to
just
play a game with my
small.
friends, and it seems
Can
like
you
a
even
game.
lift,
It seems
Marco?
like a game with
Yeah, I went to the
Overwatch.
gym yesterday. My legs fucking hurt.
It seems like a game with Overwatch. Like when I'm playing with friends, I can communicate. I can like work out shit. In Valorant or CS:GO, I can communicate with them. It's in fucking Call of Duty. It's like, oh man, this guy sucks. Yeah, I fucking hate this guy. And it just seemed like there's like I can't like. I mean, I guess it's just like sometimes it's fun to just mindlessly shoot people with your friends. But it's like when I want to play a game with my friends, I want to actively work as a team. And it feels like when you're in call, except for Warzone. Warzone's great. But when you're just in like a death match with your friends, it's like like there's no
Well,
like active engagement.
It's just about fragging out and
No,
getting
yeah.
more kills than
there's
your other friends.
there's no
so
like,
you can
oh,
talk
shoot him.
shit.
no, but that's the thing about That's the thing about ranked Call of Duty is you can do that.
But
There's a
ranked
lot of
Call of Duty, you're stripping away so much of the game that it's like, I mean,
to take the game more seriously and remove all the
Yeah.
bullshit.
But
Yeah.
with ranked COD, is it only like certain modes? Like ranked COD is like
So-
specifically like search and destroy. And...
Ranked COD usually rotates between a few game modes. I'm gonna refer to Black Ops 3 because that's the one that I played the most. They had search, which is always in every single rotation for COD. Hardpoint, which you wouldn't expect Hardpoint to be in because
Yes,
normally
you
hard.
would. Yes,
Well,
you would.
when I went into
At
arena,
least-
when I went into arena playing competitive, I didn't think it would be in the rotation because I always thought that hardpoint was just like, oh, you run in and you usually just take a shotgun into the point. But then I played more ranked COD and I was like, oh, you don't just hold the point. Usually you have one or two people on the point, then your rest of your team comes and guards and does take angles to guard the point and keep the other team from getting there, which is then when flank routes come in from the other team to try to take the hard point, which is actually really cool. And then I fucking love uplink. I love uplink so much. They used to run uplink in Black Ops 3. You remember uplink, Preston?
Fuck.
Preston
no.
didn't like that.
Uplink,
No.
uplink is pretty much uplink is pretty much like kill the carrier. So like there's a ball in the middle of the map and pretty much there are goals. And in Black Ops 3, and
It's just
Soccer.
It's just CTF. Yeah, they play CTF.
no, yeah, but the thing is, like, there's the ball, and you could throw it over buildings into the goals. And like, the thing is, like, your teammates would be around you to like hold angles and like escort people. Like, it's actually really really cool to watch.
It sounds like Griffball, but if you could throw the ball,
It
which would
sounds
be
like
some
Griffball, but way
bullshit.
less epic and not fun.
Bro.
Griffball, you
No,
just
I-
smack the shit out of people.
Imagine Griffball with snipers. Now we're talking.
What's the point of Griffball then? You have people running around with hammers and you just fucking no scope somebody like.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean that's pretty much my take on it for right now. I'm loving it. I'm really really enjoying it.
His abbreviated take on why he loves Call of Duty.
I
Cold
love it.
War.
Oh, but also I haven't played the campaign yet. I don't really care. I didn't install it because I want to play zombies and multiplayer.
Yeah.
I might
Yeah,
install it at some
fuck
point because
that bullshit.
I mean
If
I
you
might
play the campaign. You're of weak will and weak moral stature. You are not wanted.
no, it's not that. I just don't.
No, it
I'm
is
just
that.
not. I'm
Okay,
not-
so
I'm
now we're
actually
gonna listen to Marco, where he has to talk about Bugsnax, I guess.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, the day has finally come. Bugsnax has released.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say Cyberpunk 2077,
Fuck
but
Cyberpunk.
I guess
Bugsnax
Bugsnax.
has released. Preston's gonna shut his little mouth so I can talk.
Oh, that's funny. That was the
so-
exact opposite of what I had planned,
So
actually. but-
Bugsnax, right? It comes out. It's
It
great.
came out.
Yep.
Was it
Okay,
great?
fucking idiot.
Fantastic.
Did you
So-
play it?
So
How many
Moss and
hours
I
do you have
are
in that game,
waiting.
Marco?
So currently I have just under 6 hours because I
I
had a lot
thought
of
you said you were
classes
gonna do a
today.
24-hour stream and
Thought you
skip all
liked
your
the game. You only
classes.
played 6 hours
Well,
in it.
I didn't have that.
Oh.
So
Moss
and
didn't
I-
have that
Moss
either,
and I
by the
stayed
way.
up-
Nobody did a
So
24-hour
Moss and I
stream.
stayed up because we thought the game was gonna unlock at midnight, but then we eventually were like, okay, well West
Did it.
Coast sucks ass, but West Coast. So we were like, well, if the game unlocks at 3, I'm not staying up until 3 because I have shit I need to do tomorrow. So woke up 10:30, had loaded up Bugsnax, played it for a few hours.
And you hated yourself.
Had class for 10 minutes, which was completely just ridiculous. Played more
Yo, how was
Bugsnax.
the game, huh? We're talking about a game. How did you like it?
Yeah.
The game
Stop giving us
is
their life
great.
story.
It's basically if you take Pokemon but make it interesting and fun.
Fuck you! Pokemon is mid.
Yo. Yo.
I was looking at
as
Nick's
soon as
face.
you said
I
that,
knew,
bro.
dude. The moment he said
I
Pokemon,
I am probably.
the moment he said Pokemon, I'm looking at Nick's face like, what is he gonna say?
I
Fuck you,
think I'm
Pokemon is
probably
great.
around halfway through the game, maybe.
At-
Or I might have spent
At
more
6
time.
hours?
I might have. Yeah, it's an indie game. It's not supposed to be some full-fledged
Wait. How much-
28-hour
it's
experience.
20
It's like an
hours.
8 to
Wait,
10 hour
wait.
game.
How-
full-fledged 28-hour.
Wait, how much? I thought the game was a full price 60.
No, it's 20. I bought it for $22.
Oh, I didn't know that.
That's
It's
still
like a $20 game.
I think that's a little
No,
much for a
no.
fucking 12-hour campaign.
I
or
don't think
campaign.
I don't
No, not
think I'm
necessarily. That's
halfway.
fair.
No, I don't think I'm halfway.
Well,
I
you
don't
just said you
think I'm halfway.
thought you were
Well,
halfway.
because I
You're
haven't played the
backpedaling
fucking
really
game
quick.
first. That's why I don't know what percentage I'm with it.
I thought you
so-
said it was a great game, but you
How
just
about
said
you
you
shut
haven't
your
played
fucking
it.
mouth?
How about you
So-
stop cheating on Pokemon?
So
Yeah, I hate
Nick's
Marco
on my
too.
side. Vote him out.
So
Vote him out.
Bugsnax
Vote
has
Marco
been
out.
So Bugsnax has been fantastic. The best part of the game is obviously the Bugsnax. You have all these really creative
That's
and interesting snacks, and you have them like flying around, scooting around.
Did you catch
You
the
have,
pizza
you have
monster?
so many different traps.
Did you catch the pizza
But
monster?
what's funny is you have to like
You
go
didn't
back.
catch the pizza monster, did
Shut
you?
up! God, it's like dealing with a fucking 3-year-old child.
Yeah, it's because you're
So,
funny.
But so the
Guys, I don't
Bugsnax
think
are
you
great.
caught the pizza monster.
As you progress further in the story, it sends you back to previous areas because you gain more traps and more equipment. So there's this fucking. It's called a
Is it the
Sandipede,
pizza monster?
right? No, it's called a
God
Sandipede,
damn
right?
it.
And then it's a sandwich. It's just a huge ass sub cut into different sections that walks around like a centipede, and you need to like break it up, but you don't have the tools to do that until like later in the game where you unlock a
Doing
new area
these
and meet new
things?
people. So far my favorite has been the barbecue bunger. The barbecue bunger is a little more aggressive than the normal bunger. This bunger, if it sees you, will thank you, Cary, for server muting Preston. Oh, you unmuted him.
I'm not server muted.
You unmuted him, but
I've never been server muted, Marco.
so the barbecue bunger is more aggressive. So like if it sees you, it'll be like bunger, and then you'll just like.
Oh, I've
walk
heard
away,
that. I
but
was watching
behind
his
you'll hear
stream. I just heard. I'm watching Monster Stream. I
It's
hear
just
boom,
great.
boom, boom. I'm like, what the fuck is
No,
happening?
yeah, and all the Bugsnax have their own. It's like Pokemon where they have their own.
I will
kinda
say
things,
though.
but they're a little bit more expressive. So like bungers when it's chasing you will be like bunger, 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 and when it hits you it's like bunger, 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 and it'll just like keep walking around.
I don't think this is the spirit of Pokemon here.
It's great, and then you have the Grumpuses. So basically, you're trying to reunite everyone in Snacksburg because after
Dude,
their
Thanos, you're
leader
assembling.
went missing.
I can't do that, Preston.
After their leader went missing, all the Grumpuses kind of spread out around the island.
I see.
So yeah, you have.
You
to
haven't finished the game though. I
haven't finished the game yet, which is great.
I do. That is the funniest part though. On your review,
from 11 a.m. to 10:30, so you know what I'll be doing the whole time while I'm sitting on Zoom in my room playing Bugsnax.
Literally, your fucking quote in your game review on the headline it just says
10 out of 12, Nick.
Marco's Bugsnax review. Quote: The
10 out
best
of
part about
12.
this game is the Bugsnax.
The best part of the game is the Bugsnax. But
that's your
the
quote right
story-
there.
But the story is actually interesting. The voice acting is great, and like what these Grumpuses are saying is like funny and interesting. And some have like actual like they deal with like some issues, which is funny.
So unlike
But
anything we've said
If
here
you haven't
today,
bought Bugsnax, if you haven't played it, if you haven't heard of it,
Please
please
don't.
go buy it.
Please don't.
Support
Please don't.
support
I mean,
Young Horses,
you're
the
listening-
developer. Go play Bugsnax.
You're listening to the words of Marco, who in his review for Bugsnax quote says the best part about this game is the Bugsnax. That's
Okay,
fucking
but
Is there a
IGN.
But can
problem
we-
with that?
Can we
I
talk
could have said
about
the
how
best part is the world building, but it's not. It's the Bugsnax.
I think maybe the funniest part about all this is Moss was so dedicated to the meme that he actually bought a single player game. I didn't know he would ever do that.
That's
This
true.
isn't a meme, Preston. This is just a good experience. This is
true.
a good,
Okay.
solid
Okay.
game.
Yeah, you
Let's
can tell
hear
from your
Preston.
6 hours.
Preston,
Can I talk about the new game I'm playing?
how long do you think it'll
If you
take for
talk about
Masa and Mark to stop
Valhalla,
talking
no one
about
cares about
Bugsnax?
Assassin's Creed anymore.
I do. I actually haven't
like a
seen
month.
anything about it.
No one cares about Assassin's
give 'em a
Creed
month.
Valhalla. Also,
Yeah.
it's like buggy and shit.
Well, yeah, it's fucking massive. What do you expect? Unlike fucking
I expect a
Bugsnax.
finished product if I buy
Bitch,
it.
I played 6 hours and just finally got through the fucking cold open of the game, okay? It took me
Okay.
so long to get the fucking title screen, dude.
Okay. That's
and,
fine.
And you're halfway done with Bugsnax. Or maybe you're not.
There
You
are
don't know because
different
you've never played the game.
experiences. They're different experiences. I didn't
Yeah,
go in
and-
expecting a 30-hour campaign. I would probably want to lose my mind unless there were like 500 bugs.
It's like a fucking Bugsnax Cold War, like a gritty, dark
That's the sequel
campaign.
where the Bugsnax turn against the people, and you have to you get a gun in the second Bugsnax game. You have to kill the Bugsnax.
Now that's a game I would fucking buy.
Yeah, a game with
Snack-
guns in
Snack
it.
Wars.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes,
yeah.
I do
Games
like
with
guns.
guns. where
Games
you
with
mine
guns.
the
Yes.
That's its own Steam category. There's like
Especially
adventure.
if they can't fight back.
Yeah, there's like adventure, there's multiplayer, there's like, fucking like board games on Steam, and then there's fucking games with guns. That's all it says in the category. You're like, hell yeah.
Yup,
This is like,
Also, something I've played
that's
this
my
week. I
category.
bought Beyond Light because I was really sad. I've enjoyed it. That's all I'll say on that.
thank you for
I heard
recognizing that no
I
one
heard it was
cares.
good. I heard Beyond Light was actually really good.
Beyond Light's been fun. Stasis is the most
Oh,
broken
no, he's-
ability ever and has made PvP
That
completely
is all I will say
unplayable.
about that.
That is
But-
all I will say about that.
Yeah, no, I'm not going on a speech about Destiny. Fine
Good job,
experience,
Marco.
but fun.
Good job,
Assassin's
Marco.
Creed is fun. Okay, I got my bid in.
Perfect. See, now we've all discussed the games that we've all played in a
Oh,
rather
you-
Cary?
in a rather
Cary,
hostile
what game
manner.
have you
Cary!
played? Cary.
He's played Adobe Premiere.
Mm,
Actually, what editing software? I don't even know what editing software he used.
He's played Chrome.
Nah, I
He
use
uses
iMovie.
Sony Vega.
I
Don't-
use China.
Fucking iMovie, I swear to God.
I use China. I outsource all my editing to
I haven't
random
been playing
China.
much.
No, not random
There you
China,
go.
to the Communist Party of China.
Mhm.
They edit all the videos now.
I use that painting of Steph Curry behind me. You see that? That painting of Steph Curry looking very. He's brooding.
Honed in.
He's brooding.
Oh, is that because he's not gonna win another chip for his
No,
entire
he's
career?
gonna lose his head,
So he's
and
sad?
he's gonna lose his head in the
Preston.
next NBA match. He's gonna go for a dunk,
What? He's not gonna.
But he
he's
jumps
not
too
gonna
high,
get another championship.
and he
dude.
decapitates
need
himself.
KD.
He'll win
Oh.
another one.
You
Spla-
know what
Splash
the Warriors
Bros
need to
don't beat
do?
LA.
Dude, the Warriors they need to pull a shock and then assign Krusty to their team as a head coach. And while you think he knows shit about basketball, okay,
He'll just get all the Asians in there.
The crusty.
he's gonna
coach.
sign his whole shock team.
And
Like,
then-
guys, trust me.
Hey, Super's forehead might be able to block.
Yeah,
a couple
fucking
shots.
fucking
Exactly.
5-foot super on the basketball court.
Ons is your
Uh,
3-point.
Yeah,
shooter.
exactly. The man doesn't miss both in game and in real life. Yeah, exactly.
But Cary, did you have something else you want to talk about?
Yeah, Cary.
Yeah,
No.
what else was planned today?
Man, I miss the old Cary when he would bring shit up in podcasts.
I'm gonna
Those
wait.
were the days.
I'm gonna wait.
We
Cary,
had
you
it
wanna,
made
Cary, you wanna
the
talk about the
shade.
NDA that you signed?
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Oh shit, Mark. Now we're
I
gonna
don't
have
even know what
Mark,
NDA
you
stands for.
single-handedly delayed the release of this podcast for a couple days.
No. I can make dolphin noises for you afterwards, and nobody has to know. Nobody has to know.
Awesome. We have a live censor here right with us. Preston's just always just waiting, and as soon as it's like, fucking unleashes.
You don't really have to do much editing for these, do you, Cary? Normally, not really, right?
For
For a podcast, right?
no, I just upload this file and that's it.
Yes. but he cannot do that anymore.
Unless we start saying some really inappropriate stuff and stuff that is deemed unacceptable by society.
Which we
Shrek
never
2 was a
have.
bad
Which we
sequel.
never
It
have
was
done.
A fantastic sequel.
You aren't allowed to say that.
Listen. If there's
fuck
if you're
God.
listening to the
We're all
pod,
on government watch list.
if you're
now,
listening to the
great.
podcast and there's
Preston,
ever
you've already been on the government watch.
That's not true.
if you're listening to
I
the
have not
podcast,
looked up anything that bad.
if you're listening to the podcast and there's ever a hard cut, some shit went down. I'm just gonna let you know. Okay, maybe we unleash some.
Honestly,
Well, no,
it is most likely to happen on one of the episodes with Charles in it.
You and
Once-
Charles, Preston. It's you and Charles.
Yeah,
It's a deadly
yeah,
mix.
that's gonna be a dangerous.
well now,
Those are always
Cary.
dangerous.
What?
Now, Cary, since you have to wait a few days to upload this, you can add some filters.
Oh, look! When Nick, you turn on the filter and look sad for a bit.
I can't look sad. It's too fucking funny looking at my.
That's perfect. That's perfect. No, you got it right there. That's just sad Nick right there. That's just yeah. Look at that. That's just.
I can't do it. I can't
Sad
do it.
Nick.
Nick, his puppy went away.
Oh, by the way, people listening to this and not watching my YouTube, I put the filter on again.
Yeah, he did.
Yes. Yep. For
Yep.
context. For
Yeah,
the,
yeah.
For the audio,
Make
all
sure-
our audio listeners.
Our audio listeners on our.
What do you think is the
multiple
ratio
audio
of people who
platforms.
listen to this on like Spotify?
I can check it right now. We got access to the
Yeah.
stats. Look,
If
This-
there's one thing I learned from college, it's ratios are the most important thing.
Your
I thought
dashboard.
you were gonna
so
say something
so how many
else.
streams do you think we've had in our podcast?
17.
100.
7.6K.
Okay.
Oh.
That's not bad.
10 billion, guys. We're probably than Joe Rogan. We're now the
How many
number.
No,
episodes-
let's fucking
Yuri,
We're
how many
go.
episodes are we at?
Gamers make it happen.
We're the number
Wait,
one
wait, wait,
podcast in the
wait.
world.
Man, we should have
I
just
want-
done
I want-
fucking jujitsu and drove our Mercedes to work every day.
I want
Nah.
to guess how many episodes we've done. We've done
I mean,
60.
it's not 16.
We've done 10.
No, we've done 4. This is our 14th episode. What the fuck?
I was-
I was closer than
uh,
Marco.
I was about to say that this was definitely our 14th.
Yeah, you can tell by the grin on his face.
That was
Yeah, and the way,
definitely
and the way.
So
I
okay,
said
so
that.
so I'm just gonna read off the stats, and I don't know exactly what
Yeah.
these all mean. But so
I like stats.
we've had 11,000 starts,
Holy shit!
7.6K streams, and 1,100 listeners. I don't know the difference between all three of them, but
Yeah, what the fuck?
Well,
you know,
starts is how many times somebody has started it.
I
and then
guess, yeah.
necessarily-
but we have 1,000 listeners. Boom. Now you can tell all your friends and your parents that you're on Spotify, and say, "Wow!" But don't check us out
Don't
though.
listen.
Say, don't listen to our shit. That's,
Like, we have a podcast. Oh, yeah, what it's called?
but don't listen.
Don't worry about it, don't
Joe
worry
Rogan
about it.
podcast.
I can't remember off the top of my head. I'll get back to
Yeah,
you with that one.
Yeah, exactly.
Then you never get back to him.
Next thing we gotta do is just start putting ads on YouTube. Like, hey, go listen to our podcast, bro, and see how many people actually.
Yeah.
Channels.
Yeah.
We should make a YouTube ad for Bugsnax.
I'll literally,
Why?
if Bugsnax will pay Moss and I to make ads
They
about
won't,
it,
though.
I'll make ads
They won't.
about it all
Why?
fucking day.
Why would they pay you?
Mark, why don't you email them?
Hey, you look sad and fucking lonely. You know what you need?
Okay, you can't swear.
Bugsnax. Now, do I got the game for you? The game is called
No,
Bugsnax.
Okay.
Welcome to the world of Bugsnax.
You look a little fat.
Bam.
I'll be honest. That
What did you
just
say to me, Cary?
Nah, it says you look like a gorgeous prince, right? To go to the ball.
So I'm just gonna be honest. That reminded me a lot of those stupid fucking League of Legends ads.
Oh yeah,
They're so fucking
yeah.
stupid.
League of Legends are
dark.
5-on-5 game, and they're
Play
cool
now, for
heroes.
free.
Go
No,
play
it's
your game.
It's free. It's
Even though,
free.
go play
No,
our literally top 2
download
game in the
malware, it's
world.
free.
Can I be the Billy Mays
No.
of Bugsnax?
No, the funniest one of those League of Legends guys is there's one that's like you can tell that they were like aiming towards like super specific people because there's one of a super like high pitched girl voice they got.
Yeah, Lily Pichu.
Is that Lily Pichu? I don't know.
Yeah.
Literally,
that's
League of
what we
Legends
do.
is one of the top 3 most played games in the world. We need more players, guys. Come on.
It's not number one.
I
would be surprised. if it's not
Minecraft
number
is
one.
taking back the crown. We need to win.
Bro, listen. Here's the deal. just chatting will always be the most popular game on Twitch. Okay.
Yo, who developed?
I don't know the controls.
Who developed?
On it, okay, but it's fucking sick.
Whoever's the developer of Just Chatting, bro, they're fucking raking it in, dude.
Oh my gosh, so much money, dude.
Actually, that reminds me. Do we want to do anything for 1.17 when it comes out for Minecraft? Because honestly,
No.
I'm really excited for it. Actually.
Yeah,
Listen,
we can do
okay.
the same thing we did for 1.16.
Listen,
Play on a Minecraft realm for 3 days.
The livelihood of the server depends on Preston and I, and that's it. And I couldn't play because my risk that was in late June, and then it went downhill from there. But it's still up. So if any of you guys are, if it's fucking 2 a.m. and you're like, what am I doing with my life? I want to play some Minecraft and hop into the realm. It's all just waiting there for you to just fuck around.
Well, because when it comes to the updates for 1.17, they actually look amazing. Like what they showed off
the cave update. Yeah, but 1.17 is gonna come out in like a year and a half.
Yeah.
They're already releasing snapshots for it.
I mean,
and it's still gonna come out in a year and a half.
The roadmap for 1.16 was snapshots for 2 months and then snapshots for 2 months.
I swore there were snapshots like way before 2 months of release.
I don't think so. I was watching on Snapchat.
If it comes out in 2 months or less, then I will play it. Yes.
There's no way, bro. Hold up.
Well, I was just really excited for it because I saw some of the early snapshots that added some stuff. I'm like, yeah, it was some minor stuff, but like it looked really cool. And like the Minecraft Live update and the trailer that they showed was really cool as well.
Well, are we talking about the cave update?
Yeah.
So the snapshot didn't add what was like advertised, because what was advertised was a massive change.
Well, they haven't added everything yet.
Isn't the Warden coming out with 1.17?
Yeah. The cave updates. So
we need to just fuck up the Warden.
Oh, have you seen how much damage that thing does?
Yeah, we'll kill a full
Have you seen how much damage I do? Okay. I don't want to fucking hear it.
Preston's IRL.
I don't want to fucking hear it.
That statement is no longer factual because Preston's IRL strength does not translate into Minecraft, sadly.
No, actually it does, because like you just get an axe and you just time it right, and it's fucking sick.
But I was going to say,
netherite axe, oh, you can chop down hose so fast.
I was just gonna say the snapshots already coming. They started coming out last week. I think on Monday was the first one that came out. I think, but either way, the only things that they've added was the copper, the amethyst geode so far.
How about some fan questions? Am I right, guys?
How about we talk about
this has been a shitty. Okay. Shut the fuck up, Marco.
Holiday update. Thanksgiving is in 13 days. Fucking Christmas is in 42. Halloween's in 352 days, and Easter is in 142 days.
You know Marco's birthday's in 12 days.
What about Boxing Day, you fuck?
What'd you just say?
Yo, we're world
That is when Mike Tyson has his next fight or whatever.
What about Rosh Hashanah, huh? Yom Kippur, you bitch.
Yeah, it's no worldwide hot dog month.
Just leave
7
out
months.
fucking Hanukkah and Kwanzaa, you racist.
Now that
is
Joey Chestnut. That is the month where Joey Chestnut.
What about the leap year, guys? When's the next leap year?
What about the leap year?
Is Black History Month not a holiday?
Yo, okay, we're gonna go on to fan questions. Cool beans. Illusion Ninja asks, who are the siblings of the SNF Found guys?
Like, so who are actual siblings?
Yeah, name them.
So,
I'll start because I have a lot.
I'm not dropping names.
Should I not drop names?
I just don't feel like it.
Okay, I mean,
like speaking words is too much work. I can interject while other people are trying to talk, but when I need to say things, that's too much work.
Exactly.
I'll just say I have 4, 3 brothers and 1 sister.
Damn.
Next.
Yeah, I have an older brother and a younger sister.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
I'm fucked up.
We don't lie to the people, Preston.
I laughed so Preston's
wise.
You can
tell. I have an older sister and a younger sister.
There you go. Thank you, Preston. Preston, yeah, I got an older brother.
I just straight imagine. There. I don't know
imagine Preston with an older brother, dude. Oh my god.
Dude, that would be disgusting.
All right, Marco, what about you, huh?
I have a twin brother, obviously, and then I have an older sister.
I have 2 younger brothers.
I've only ever seen. I don't
Do
know what it is.
do we count adopted siblings?
Oh, I had 10 then.
You don't have adopted
Just kidding.
siblings.
That just
No, I was just curious if we were.
Okay, that's cool.
None
That's
of us-
not relevant at all.
None of us.
No, nobody has any adopted siblings, but I was curious, you know?
Preston's an all-inclusive kind of guy.
Exactly. Everybody needs to be represented at all times. That's why Cary's here.
3
can't-
white guys in Cary. Representation.
Next question, Cary.
Cary's the diversity on every stream. It's not wrong.
Cary
hold
did
up.
not like that.
General So asks, "What's your favorite book or book series?" We're all great readers here, all intellectual minds.
I'm actually. I'm not a huge reader, but I actually really did enjoy. One of my favorite book series as a kid was Tim Green was a professional athlete. Was a linebacker for the Atlanta Hawks in the NFL, and he became an author after after his career was over. He wrote a bunch of books about football and baseball, and I read one of them. One of them is a true story name, and the book is called Unstoppable. It's about a kid who gets I won't spoil it, but it's about well, actually that would be spoilers, so I'm just gonna say, but Unstoppable, yes, is the name of the book.
So this is gonna be kind of corny, but my favorite book is The Basics of Weightlifting, and it's by I can't pronounce his last name, but his first name's Pavel. He's very Russian.
Pavel.
Like honestly, it's like 40 pages long,
got,
but it's a really good read. It has pictures in it too.
His last name's got like 20 consonants in it.
Or
Like
maybe his last name's Pavel and I can't pronounce it. I don't really
There's a lot of K's in it, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
I love that. A 40-page fucking.
If you know Pavel, it was one of his earlier works. I don't know if that was the exact title, but yeah, if you're a meathead, you know what I'm talking about.
There you go.
Pavel fucks, dude.
That's perfect, Preston.
What's your favorite book, Marco?
There was a book series. I don't have a favorite book, but there was a book series called The Last Dragon Chronicles.
Oh my god.
That's
Oh.
Yeah, so for some
Neither
reason,
have
after I read Harry Potter.
Did you actually read all the books?
Yeah, I read the whole thing from
Okay.
4th to 5th grade. I read
He
all of
had
them.
to. Oh, he did. No.
Shut up, Preston.
Well, I
but-
was saving you from Nick. I was doing a good thing. Go fuck
What?
yourself.
No,
What?
so The Last Dragon
No,
Chronicles
he read them before he met his girlfriend.
is
Okay.
a book series written by Chris DeLacy.
Oh,
yeah,
fucking
after
looking
I
it
read-
up, bitch ass.
After I read
let
Harry
me just
Potter,
Google my
I
favorite
read
book real
like
quick.
3 book
That's your
series
favorite.
that all were based on dragons. I don't really know why. I
Except
really like
for an actual good
dragons.
book series based on dragons called The Lord of the fucking Rings.
Okay, that wasn't my cup of tea.
Shh,
Never has
Cary,
been.
Cary,
So.
shh. He doesn't have to know.
Huh? Yeah, what about A Song of Ice and Fire, huh? That's a perfect book to read to a young buck.
Hey, I was 13 when I watched the first episode, okay?
Jesus Christ.
Yep. I think I watched the first 3.
And look at
And
you
then-
now.
Well, and then my sister told my parents what was actually happening in the episodes, and they're like, "Oh yeah, you guys can't watch that."
It's just so much.
Yo, I was a fan of Artemis Fowl, huh? The book series.
So you're gonna be a huge fan of the movie coming out, huh?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Came out was one of the worst movies
Wait,
of
did
the
it?
year.
It came
It's
out.
on Disney
Yeah.
Plus.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
It was one
I
of the
should
worst
watch
movies
it.
of
I had
2020.
this. Yeah.
No,
I got
you
Disney
shouldn't.
Plus just for The Mandalorian, nothing else. I'm gonna cancel it after 2 months.
I have not watched the 3rd episode, so we are not discussing anything
Yo.
on the podcast.
I
Shut
haven't
the
watched
fuck
a
up!
single
Shut the
episode
fuck
It's
up!
fire.
of
No,
The
it's
Everybody
just some
shut the
good
fuck
shit.
up.
It's some good
Shut
I
the
shit,
fuck
haven't
Preston.
up.
watched a single episode of The Mandalorian.
You
I
shut
want
the
to.
fuck
I don't
up,
know
what
it is.
Marco.
I don't know
Nick,
why I
you
can't.
shut the fuck up too.
I haven't watched it yet.
Next question. Next question. No spoilers.
I can't spoil it because I haven't seen it.
I know.
Let me pull up
Next
IGN's
question.
review of the episode.
Oh wait, Cary, what's your favorite book?
Alright, so I just fell.
Oh, my bad. I don't listen on the podcast.
The Mandalorian Season 2, Episode 3 review. The Mandalorian
Mute
Chapter
him.
11 delivers
Mute
an
him.
exciting
Yeah, I got him,
I got him.
plot and world
Mute him. He's
building.
such a bitch. You're such a
Alright, he's muted.
bitch.
Okay.
Okay, good.
We'll go on to
Leave him that way.
Yeah. We'll go on to the next question. Again, we can't talk. He's making the movements.
He is powerless.
He's making the movements, but we can't hear him.
He's gonna leave the call.
He's not gonna leave the call.
Equality. How do you server mute Preston when he's not talking? But then when I am talking, you server mute me. You silence me.
because
You silence Preston as a joke. You silence me to silence me. How dare you?
I mean, it was a funny joke,
because
though.
you were saying shit.
It
That,
was a funny joke.
like,
That's true.
you were literally listing off spoilers.
That it's exhilarating?
You were gonna go further.
No, I wasn't. I was
You
gonna read the first
always
sentence.
go further. my
I was
guy.
literally. I had already closed the tab on my computer, Preston.
I don't believe you.
Bro,
You don't have to believe a
he-
single word that
he-
comes out of my
he
mouth.
Okay,
gives-
so are we
he-
gonna go to the next
he
question?
gives
or
Baby
is
Yoda a little
my
Mandalorian helmet with the ears. He
Hey,
gives-
let's fucking go.
and
That's
it's
the spoilers we're here for.
it's too
boys.
top heavy, so it just falls.
Oh, yo, did you know that they actually make life-size Baby Yoda dolls? Yeah, they only
I mean,
cost
that's not difficult though. Like a
$375.
fucking life-size
No,
baby
no,
is
no,
like
no.
this.
But it's like a replica.
Oh,
thing.
okay.
You want
Like
you want to know
serious shit.
you want to know what Star Wars merch I want so bad? I want one of the high
Don't
quality
say it.
lightsabers. Like
Oh,
one of
okay.
the ones one of the ones that you can actually like swing at each other, like
Yeah,
your actual
yeah.
lightsaber fights with. Like Mark, like the ones that
Yeah, that they all have. Yeah.
The ones that Mark and I, I mean, Preston was when we went to Disney, we got. I mean,
build your own. Say, I didn't get one.
it wasn't good. They weren't like good. They weren't really good, but they were just fun to play because they would also make
Moss
noises.
had a double-ended one, and Andrew broke it.
It was
Well,
lots of fun.
was it like one of like the really nice ones, like the $200 one?
No. It's,
No.
you can build your own. They're still they were good fun though. Like they made noises when you swung them, so like
Yeah.
No, yeah, but there's like
Also,
the
you
really,
customize them.
but there's like the really nice like $200 ones that are like made of steel or something like
Yeah.
that.
yeah, they blow up if you touch them.
And then you have the
so
one made by the guy that actually cuts things.
Tree asks red or blue Doritos. I thought
Blue,
this-
blue.
Well, Mark's wearing blue, so
I have no dog in this fight. I love them both equally.
I prefer Pringles. I prefer
but-
Pringles wavy.
But
I don't
nacho
want it.
cheese. But nacho
Just-
cheese is better.
I thought you were about to say I prefer Pringles Wavy, a sponsor of the Overwatch.
But they're actually real. Like I actually prefer them to normal Pringles because normal Pringles are kind of like the wavy adds a much
I
more.
just
I've
texture.
never
love
had
the
wavy. I've never had
surface
wavy.
area it adds.
I've never had the wavy ones. I like
Sure.
normal.
But
Pringles
Preston, I'm
wavy are
paying.
good.
I pay the same amount, but more chip.
Yeah, I'm really
More
not a
surface
huge. I'm
area.
not a massive chips guy. Like I'm
Me neither.
really not. I
But
don't
they're
eat a
good.
ton of
Doesn't
chips.
mean I can't think
Fuck
they're
up.
good.
How does that relate?
What do you say?
I don't really, I'm not huge into
I just called him a pussy.
Like, what the fuck?
I'm not
You
a
don't
chip
even
guy.
eat salt and vinegar chips.
I
like
like
a
I like
man,
the
right?
jalapeno.
No,
Pringles.
I love salt and vinegar chips.
Oh, but you're not a chips guy, so.
I'm not. I don't eat a ton of chips.
Oh,
I like the
I'd rather
jalapeno
have
Pringles because
pretzels
they're
or,
like
like,
a little bit
an
of
apple.
spice. But I'm not very good with spicy foods. But a little bit I enjoy.
I'd go with blue Doritos. I'd go with Corey.
Oh, blue Doritos.
I don't care.
No, blue Doritos Locos Tacos though. They're really good.
No, if I'm getting a Locos Taco, I'm
Green
getting
Doritos.
the
It's a
nacho cheese.
combination of the nacho cheese flavoring and the Cool Ranch.
Cool Ranch
What-
nacho cheese.
What
And then
the
the
Carry-
wicked Baja Blast.
guys, can we time out real quick? Can we time out?
Preston's
so,
like, before we do something
can-
we regret.
Can anybody recall back to like 5th grade art class when we learned that there are 3 primary colors:
Okay.
red, blue, and yellow?
I
And
misspoke.
do you remember how when you
That was
took
first
red
grade.
and yellow,
Don't,
it makes
that was first
orange,
grade. What did you learn in
and
5th
when
grade?
you
That the
take
color is
yellow
messed
and
up.
blue and it makes green? What happens when you mix blue
Purple.
and red, guys?
Yeah,
Purple.
Purple. Oh, you get purple. Oh, he knows it now. He's got it, boys.
What I always said
Fucking
Nintendo.
dude.
What Doritos does is they don't even combine the flavoring. They just take normal nacho cheese chips and just take the dust off of it and just combine it with the Cool Ranch dust, and they put it on there. I will say though, I did
Wait,
like
why
the
don't
purple.
they just sell the dusts in a can?
I did like the purple chips.
No, it's like
back
for
in middle
popcorn.
school.
Imagine as like popcorn seasoning
Cool
or something.
Ranch
and
flavoring
you just,
on
like,
popcorn.
What was the purple one
Yeah.
called again? What was the flavor? I forgot.
the spicy sweet chili.
Oh, dude,
or
I
whatever.
love that actually. Back in middle,
Yeah.
we got to
I've
ship.
never had them.
That's a
I don't
shame,
like-
Nick. You're really missing out on life there.
Cary was into mathletics.
What is?
Damn it.
Wait, what? What?
I just want to be quiet. See if anyone would say anything.
I love how that was like as soon as Nick, as soon as your roommate walked in, it was just silence. I'm like,
We all
how
got
long?
quiet.
It's like, is he gonna leave?
Dr.
Dude,
Draws
I had to
asks,
try so hard
what
not
is
to laugh.
what is your friend group's main bonding point besides Overwatch?
Bowling.
Preston making fun of everybody.
I wouldn't call that
Damn.
bonding.
That's
Damn,
not
that Actually,
bonding.
Loki is. We all bond by me shitting on people.
I don't know. Just all knowing, going to school together, knowing each
That
other.
is true.
That was our
Yeah.
That is
Well,
true.
a lot of us-
Seeing each other every day for 5 years straight does bond
Yeah.
people together.
When you
Okay,
grow
I
up
didn't.
together-
I didn't see all of these people every day.
No,
for
sometimes I would see Preston in the
okay?
hallway coming towards him, like, oh fuck, I gotta
Yeah.
find a room to hide in.
Yeah,
know?
he did that a lot. I
Yeah.
You
never
gotta
saw
dive
him.
into the crowd of people. So Preston
Moss and I actually didn't see each other from the months of like, October.
For the months of January through December.
March. October to March, I just never saw Mossmo. We just didn't talk, so because we're seasonal friends. So I love that pisses him off, dude. It
Call
makes
him
me so
seasonal
happy. Yeah, I'm half tempted to call him right now and just bring that up.
I feel like
He's
Moss.
at work.
I feel like Moss
Oh,
is
he
just
is?
hoping. I feel like
Yeah.
Moss is just hoping that you'll forget that you're a season of friends.
That's,
and so
that's
no, no,
not
no.
how this
And so every
works.
time you bring it up, Moss's face is like, "Oh fuck, he didn't forget." Like he's like, "Oh shit, man."
Next
Yeah,
question.
no.
No, we're gonna keep on this question just because you said next question.
Clear
I
comps.
know it,
Clear
yeah,
comps.
I knew you're. As soon as I saw Preston, I'm like, I'm gonna beat him to it.
Oh, Mark just said it once, dude. Holy.
Tony, my coach, will say clear comms and no one will listen. Like Alex is like, wait, can I?
That's
John,
not
can I
good
make
leadership.
monkey
That's not
noises
good
before we-"
leadership. When someone says clear comms, you clear your fucking comms.
Wait, guys, is that the Cold War campaign?
I think
No,
that
he,
is.
no, he is actually. Yes, he's playing it.
He's gaming.
Let's go.
He's a gamer.
Let's go.
Nick, you're,
He's a
you're
fucking
rooming,
gamer.
You're rooming with a gamer.
Well, okay, if you couldn't tell that by the Minecraft
Yeah,
pickaxe,
by
you're
the
kind of...
Minecraft.
It could be Nick's.
You know.
It could be Nick's. You never know. Maybe Nick wanted to put on his
On-
side. So it's,
Considering the fact I didn't play Minecraft until I was 15.
I love that, dude. Nick, your Discord profile picture for a year straight was a fucking dirt block. I'm like, Nick, you never played
Hey,
Minecraft.
hey, no,
Why
no,
is your
No,
It was a dirt block and a crafting table.
it was a crafting table.
But-
Yeah,
like-
because he was half
I'm
crap.
thinking for my profile picture as the Overwatch logo. Like, Cary,
It-
have you ever
it's
played
a play
Overwatch?
on
No,
words.
I've never played Overwatch. It's like, why the fuck do you have?
Well, you're working for the Overwatch League, so that would be kind of weird if you didn't ever play Overwatch.
Okay,
before.
now we're going to the next question.
That's
Um,
what triggers the next question.
Yeah. Me being on my dumb shit again.
Jaka asked, question for Marco, how long till the Razer Turbo Jets come in? And
Speaking of the Racer
So-
Turbo Jets,
Preston, were you there for the Razer Turbo Jets?
I was not.
So Preston and Nick, so these are things you attach onto your shoes, and they basically make you go really fast. Like they're just Google
What?
if you Google Razer, like the scooter company Razer, they made something called Turbo Jets. They're
Oh, it's that Razor. Okay.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
these
Just Google
I
it.
thought
Just
it
Google
was
it.
green
motorized
three-headed snake.
sides, so you press the button, it turns on.
It's like a fucking.
Um, And yeah, no, you just zoom with these. I've tried only on carpet.
Mark,
and
Mark,
I would
film
not
it.
suggest
Have
zooming
have
on
like
carpet.
have like Have like
Have
Emerson
a
or someone.
friend film it.
Yeah.
Well, I wanted to go outside with them, but one, I've been busy. Two, it started raining today, but it should be nice.
You should
tomorrow,
film it and just like send it
I
to
want
me
to
so
see
we can...
you bust your ass in
Yeah,
some
yeah,
turbo
yeah.
jets.
Thing is, I don't fall. Like when I go ice skating, I'm not good at it, but I don't fall on my ass. I've legitimately
You
never
fall on
have.
your face
No, I don't do
and
that
you
either.
break it. You're no longer.
There's a big difference between ice skating and using turbo jets.
I don't think there is.
I think there is.
You've never used turbojets, so your opinion has no
They're
weight
fucking
or
dumb.
meaning.
If you've
And,
seen
and
videos
I've,
of people
and I've
using
never
them,
ice skated, so
ice skating is fucking.
Gary, you think they're stupid because you're jealous.
Mark, film it. Have a friend film you trying them out.
I don't
Yeah, it's
have
fucking-
any
it's
friends.
fucking- that's just not true.
I to be honest, I want Preston to be quiet there just so we can let Marco sit in that statement for a bit. But
That's what I was
Oh,
gonna
That's like-
try to do for comedic effect, but yet Preston ruins
Oh.
everything. So
Yeah, well, that's what I do. I'm pretty good
why
at
did they
it.
turn on? Turn
they
off.
fucking zoom out of the room.
You
Oh.
turned them on.
Just start flying.
You turned them on. Why did these things fucking turn on, man? I just pressed the button.
That said on.
No, they're
That's
off.
what I was talking. That's what I was talking about. We bond over Preston shitting on us.
Mango
I
of
don't
Doom
bond over that.
asks, "Will there be a podcast where all of you are talking in person?" No.
I will never see
No.
any of these people in real life again.
No, I mean like the 6 of us. One, because this 4-quadrant graphic looks nice, and two, six people is way too many people. We already have people
Yeah.
talking over each other already with 4 people. There's no way in hell we get a conversation now with 6
Whether
of
it's
us.
deliberate or, not intentional.
I don't know what you're talking about. I have never deliberately
Preston.
talked over anybody at any point in any of the podcasts.
for
Preston, I can name
everyone who-
17
so
times you've done it today alone.
I can
Preston should
literally
just
name
have a
it,
big
when
kappa
Preston
in the
comes
back
out,
of
I
his-
will put timestamps in the description for every single time Preston talks over somebody.
I feel like at some point somebody's just gonna have to make an edit, and it's just me talking over people, and it's gonna be like an entire Bruhaps we chat episode. It's probably pretty close
I'm gonna upload
already.
I'm gonna upload that version to Spotify. So you got a new episode saying just accomplishing all the Preston interruptions.
Yeah.
Oh, I like this one. Drink Water asks, "When is it okay to start listening to Christmas music?"
Already, baby.
Thanksgiving. But after Thanksgiving, I swear to God, I hate it so much.
Here's my deal, okay?
Oh God.
After Thanksgiving is appropriate. Nah, I'm more of a week of Christmas type of guy. There's only one appropriate album. Okay? There's only one.
Michael
And it
Bublé.
is no, that's dog shit. I mean,
no, it's not.
That's
There's
actually
a reason why
dog
it's
shit.
#1 every year.
Yeah, because people enjoy
The Beatles.
corporatized-
The Beatles
corporatized
Christmas
dog
album.
People
shit.
enjoy
No,
good
no.
music.
They enjoy corporatized dog shit. No. Here is the album that just brings
I
about
can
the
see this
Christmas
work.
spirit
What
like
stupid
none
shit are you
other.
gonna say? Just
Luda
say it so we can move on and actually
Christmas!
answer the question.
Luda
Luda
Christmas.
Is that an actual
Fuck
thing?
you, Preston.
That's an actual thing, and it's so fucking good, dude. That is my Christmas jam. Luda Christmas, week of Christmas, only acceptable
Preston's
time.
like, I only listen to it at
Anything other
12
than that
p.m.
is
on Christmas
blasphemous.
Day. If you don't do that, you're
Yup.
So
No,
I
at
think-
midnight on Christmas.
After
I'll listen
Thanksgiving
to
is
a
acceptable.
Christmas song. That's it.
So I think it's okay to listen to Christmas music starting like mid-November.
Mid-June.
Yep, June. Mid-November. And then
Degenerate.
obviously throughout the month of December, even after Christmas, you can listen to some.
I mean, after Thanksgiving is as any. I mean, you
Yeah.
said after
Like, after
Thanksgiving.
New
Nick and
Year's,
I are on the
after
same
New
page.
Year's,
You're a
no.
degenerate with a degenerate opinion,
If
Marco.
it's off the radio, then don't listen to it. If it's on
Nick,
the radio,
tag
then
team
like
him.
okay.
Tag team him.
So I want to say this. If you are a Christmas in November person, that is completely
You're
Wrong.
a degenerate.
No, okay.
I don't agree with like openly just listening to Christmas music all the time. But like if you play a few songs to like get into the spirit,
You should be
that's
shot
fine.
and executed
I
right
don't,
there and
I
then.
don't believe.
But if you're just
don't
fucking
believe in openly
shotgunning
listening
Michael
to anything.
Bublé and every Christmas
the
album you
fuck?
can think of.
No, that's what I was gonna say. You can listen to Christmas music, just don't advertise. It's Christmas season when
Yeah,
it's
no, I don't do
November.
that. I don't do
I
that.
agree.
There are people who do
I
that. It's
agree.
the most annoying shit on
They're
the planet.
degenerates.
You can tell by the Halloween decorations still being up in Nick's room that he's a big Christmas guy.
Huh? Oh no, my roommate's a huge Halloween person.
No,
All
Chris
year
does
round though,
Halloween
right? All year round.
Mm.
Well, actually, it was really cool. He put black like wiring over the window, and it looked actually like a spider web. And then he put like white cotton like draping over it to make it look like it was like dusty, and like it looked really good. I didn't do any of it. He did all this
Marco
too.
cleaning his Apple Watch. The fuck?
That's nice.
It's covered in sawdust.
Do you have a case for your Apple Watch?
Yeah. I don't have a screen. Well, because no screen protectors are good for Apple Watches. They all suck. So the best thing you can do is get like a little case.
All screen protectors suck. Just get an OtterBox.
I have an OtterBox.
Just don't get a
and
phone.
screen protector, bitch. You're right. Who needs a phone? Just go live in the forest. Go learn jujitsu. Have a nice family.
Yes. Learn jujitsu, eat elk, and work out more. And then you can be the primal man that you were meant to be, and you can drive your Mercedes to your jujitsu gym that you own in downtown Las Vegas because you're just rolling in money. But you're also a good primal.
Wait, Marco,
man
what
because
Apple
you
Watch
eat elk.
version do you have?
I have the Series 3 42mm.
Interesting.
It's
I didn't even
good
know.
entry
He,
level.
he has.
Will I
he
get
has the
another one of
Series
these?
2.
Wait, what
Probably
next?
Shit.
not.
There are different versions?
I didn't. I was not. I don't really care about Apple Watches, so I wasn't even aware that there were like different
I
models.
mean, it's been out since 2014. You think they just come out with one every year?
I would just
My-
assume. I would just assume they like update it. I don't know.
Yeah, well, they
Yeah,
do.
no, it's just Nick. It's just like the iPhone where they just update it. Where it's
They have
like
a new one
Series
every
6,
year.
we added this now.
My thing is like I don't think I can get the widgets I want on an Apple Watch. So I'm gonna wait until Android drops something
Wait,
and I'll
this is-
pick that up because then I
What?
can get the widgets I want.
What
True.
widgets are you looking for?
True.
Listen, I was just making fun of Boss. I don't fucking know, man.
No, that's perfect.
I thought you were trying to get like some.
No.
Coming up,
Preston just bought an iPhone.
we have the greatest fan question I think I've seen in a very long
Uh-oh.
time.
Let's go.
Uh-oh.
And we're going to end the podcast with this one. So
It
Grant
would be funny if it just hard cuts here.
Grant asks, let's say you're driving a monster truck the size of Antarctica and you can either destroy the world or not. Do you destroy it?
Fantastic
I
question.
saw it. I'm like, what the fuck is Grant even like? What is he getting at?
So,
Driving that.
here's my question. Is it like in relation, like, or not in relation, but like ratio kind of thing, or is it literally just from one end of Antarctica to the other, just one big ass fucking monster truck? Like, is that what we're talking about?
So
Because it will still sink in the ocean. Is
No,
my
it
thing.
won't.
Yeah. Well,
I guess
Maybe.
I guess my only issue with it is like how do we have a monster truck the size of Antarctica, right? Wait, is it's Antarctica, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
We don't do we actually know how big Antarctica is?
Yeah. It's a Google search away.
Yeah, but I'm just saying like isn't it covered in ice? Wouldn't that decrease the surface area?
I'm
no,
assuming.
it's covered in water now because climate change. But
Well, it's not covered in well, okay, ice is water. Nice try, but
I mean,
you don't fucking know that. Don't you look at me like that. You
I
shut
don't
the
know
fuck
that
up.
ice is
You don't
water.
know
You
that.
think I know that
You
ice is
don't know
water. You don't
that.
think I know that
You
ice is
don't
water.
know
You think I
that.
don't know that
Pat,
ice is
you
water.
under that water, there's actually no land, so Antarctica doesn't exist. There'd be no monster truck, lol. That was not very funny, apparently.
No, but I guess my thing is just like the
Cary
logistics
wants us
of
to actually. He hyped up
the-
this question just for
the
Preston.
logistics
I-
of turning a monster truck or Antarctica into a monster
No.
truck
You're
is
not
quite
turning it.
daunting.
It's just let's say you have a monster truck the size of Antarctica.
I
It's
just
still
want-
quite daunting. How do you get that? Are the tires
So-
the
So
size?
basically, here.
or
So let's rephrase
like
the question.
which part is the size
Let's
of Antarctica?
rephrase the question. You have the ability to easily destroy the entire world. Do you destroy it or do you use
No,
these
no. The
powers?
question was
No,
asking if you had a
No,
monster
that-
truck.
That's
And
fucking
the
easy.
monster
In
truck.
that case, I just destroy the world. That's fucking
No,
easy.
no. The
But
question
the
is that.
monster truck question
yeah,
is
exactly.
actually a very good question
Well,
because
you could
there's
make
so
money off
many
the
other
monster truck.
questions.
It could be a tourist trap. You can make money off that.
Or
world's
you could
biggest
just
monster truck.
blackmail the entire world into you
With
not
one
destroying
press
it.
of this fucking pedal, I could kill you all. Give me money.
I was just gonna say,
Would it only be one press of the pedal, or would it require like a lot of driving? You know, would it be like mowing the lawn?
Well, that's the thing. You would like send something and be like, "Look, I'm in Antarctica. It's gonna take me work to get there, but if I start coming, I'm coming.
No, but it's
and
the size
I
of it.
will destroy
Okay,
you."
let's assume that the surface.
How long does it take for like food to ship to Antarctica? Because imagine I just blackmail people for food and I just set up shop in
I
Antarctica.
feel like the weight of the
Do
monster
they
truck
have
might
good
cause some issues.
Wi-Fi in Antarctica? Because I can't play games if there's not good Wi-Fi in Antarctica.
And okay, but hear
The
me
first
out.
gaming land tournament in
What would
Antarctica.
happen? What would happen to the displacement of water while you're
Hey,
driving
You
through
could just
it,
you
right?
do it straight up cause.
You drown the entire
That's how you destroy the
ocean just
planet.
The ocean just rises. Drown
That's how you do.
everybody.
Okay, we got it now.
So
that
you don't
makes
actually have to
sense.
go anywhere and like crush everybody. You literally
Yeah,
just
yeah,
put
yeah.
your front tires
Oh,
in
yeah,
and the ocean
that-
raises like 4,500.
Okay.
oh yeah,
I got you.
that makes sense because since Antarctica is melting, it's raising the water level because of all the water in Antarctica. But the thing is, if Antarctica instead was a monster truck and sank, it would still raise the water level. That's actually the big brain, Preston.
Interesting. Very interesting. Well.
So that
We need
so
more.
that-
I want more questions like that. Don't direct
not
them at us. Give us
No,
more
no,
like
wait,
large.
but
I'm not
we
gonna lie.
but we haven't answered the question yet. It says, would you destroy the
Also,
world?
okay. I was going to say because driving the monster truck would be pretty fucking fun because it's pretty fucking big, but you wouldn't get to drive it for very long. You just sink like Preston
That's
said.
true. If you destroy the world, you only have that. But at the same time, I'm not here
Nah.
I'm not here for a long time. I'm here for a good time, not
Preston,
a long
after a
time.
long argument, nah.
I just had a thought. Okay.
I just love that. Nah, just the fucking the absolute arrogance.
Yeah. I was just thinking. Here's how you play this, boys. Okay. You get a motherfucker, just a random ass dude. Okay. You lock him in a basement, and you just have him do so many drugs, right? So he is just completely loopy. And you tell him he has to build an arc, he has to build an arc, he has to build an arc. So he gets out. What's he gonna do? He's gonna build a fucking arc, right? He's gonna go down to the Amazon, build an arc, he's gonna get all the animals, and then you just drown the world. But you got the animals, you know, and then all of a sudden you got a religion based off of you.
It's a time loop.
Bingo.
Wow.
Bingo.
This is how I start the writing of the Bro Bowl, by restarting the world. Based
Shut
on
the-
Exactly.
shut-
my
Exactly. And then we can focus on what matters, right? Like jujitsu.
and Bugsnax and playing Bugsnax.
Making your own jujitsu studio.
Yes. I will drown the world for my own jujitsu studio. I'll
Okay,
do it.
this is potentially one of the worst episodes of Brass or Chat we've had in a very long time.
Just remember, be the Billy Mays of Bugsnax. Spread the Bugsnax
Shut
cheer
the fuck
around
up,
the
Marco.
world. Spread the cheer near and far. Spread the cheer wherever you are. Everyone play Bugsnax. Please, God, play Bugsnax.
Yeah, it's just a shitty. Or wait, no, Pokemon's a shitty version of Bugsnax, right?
Fuck off! Come on!
And that will be Nick's closing statement on this podcast.
I am not closing like that. I'm not.
Bye.
Fuck is a-
Yeah, see everyone. Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Yep, bye.